Greetings! Day 200. Yeah, 200. 200, 200. That's quite a proud number, isn't it? I'm feeling so much the time of the big change is upon me, but I also know that I've been talking about this now for a long time. And what is really strange, that the stuff that I have neglected in a way the most, while at the same time focusing dogmatically on it, is now moving to the forefront of everything that will make that change actually last, and that is looking after my nutrition. I mean, I've been known to basically be a health food freak forever, and at the same time, it's been my biggest challenge ever. And like recently, with all the emotional clearing and the mental deprogramming, both of it obviously ongoing, I've come so off this whole old disciplinarian thing that I'm now being called back to it with full force, because I mean, I just know that keeping myself on such a low vibrational frequency is not gonna help me to let's say it's not gonna help me to really fully incarnate, because to bring the soul and the body mind vehicle kind of on the same page, I mean, really I have to lift my frequency up, and I've been really struggling with that. I'm tired of these old militant stuff, and I'm tired of the falling off the bandwagon, because I think there's so much, like there has been in particular so much like subconscious programming tied into why I've been eating the way how I've been eating. But I can not really deny anymore that it's now on order. I'm not entirely sure how to bring this about. I have actually been thinking of being sponsored by Markus Rothkranz and the lovely Kara Brotman with their detox products, because I really like. I'm quite impressed from what they are doing together, and also what I mean. I obviously I stumbled over his work before I came across hers. And I'm just loving the energy that the two of them putting out, and I want to kind of promote their products too. And I think, let's say, clearing out systemic candida will probably take a little bit of time, because I've really been onto everything that has brought the candida to a boiling spillover for a really long time. I mean, and that's obviously not just sugar. I think that's anything that makes the house vacant, trauma being one of them, like, and huge levels of stress that kind of made the house vacant enough to allow a parasitic entity literally to take over and start feeding off me very life force. So I'm saying goodbye to my oldest friend. I've been bonding with bloody food. I mean, really over this excruciating loneliness that I've experienced as a child, and I'm just thinking, okay, now it's also time to stop the waffle and to really get on. And how about I can kind of use this diary to get on top of something that really so many people are struggling with. I mean, I have recently heard a medical intuitive saying that people would rather prefer to die than to change, and especially their eating habits, because emotional eating is just huge. And I think a lot of people doing it secretly and in shame. So I've not really been shaming myself over my greed with the food, and I've come out of the shame closet too, in terms of like saying, hello, this is what's happening, and now it's time to actually take action. I think it's just like that. So I'm saying goodbye for today, and I'm thinking it will happen in the next, like, a few days. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. So bye bye.